I'm Luzaan van Wyk. I'm 24 years old and I come from Namibia, or as I like to call it, the spirit of Africa. In 2010, I graduated with a degree in law from the University of Stellenbosch, and for the past year, I've been working as a candidate attorney in my hometown of Windhoek. I am a vibrant and very diverse individual with a wide field of interest, and I value spending time with my family and friends, especially with my dog Panda. However, my passion is to be outdoors and to experience all the beauty my beautiful country has to offer. I'm Luzaan van Wyk from Namibia, a country where wide open spaces under clear blue African skies with abundant wildlife roaming in breathtakingly beautiful natural settings stir a spirit of adventure, where its people, proudly rooted in a kaleidoscope of different cultures, live in peace as one nation and warmly welcomes the world. It is a sparsely populated country where one person deeply committed to a cause can still make an enormous difference. I aspire to be such a person. A vibrant and dynamic 24-year-old about to enter legal practice, I intend to specialize in family law and in particular will seek to protect and assert the rights of vulnerable women and children. I deeply care for those who by fate or circumstance, and most often through no fault of their own, find themselves desperately disadvantaged. I strongly feel that it is our duty as human beings to reach out to one another, to respect each other, and to extend our charity and affection to those who are not able to help themselves. As the end of my reign as Miss Namibia 2011 draws near, and although I know it's inevitable, I still wish that I could hold on for just a second longer. I can't believe how quickly this year has gone by. It's been a remarkable journey to get to here. The experiences I have had in and around Namibia will last me a lifetime. I was fortunate enough, with the help of my wonderful sponsors, to travel in and around Namibia. I was able to experience firsthand what Namibia is like for Namibians. Within the first few weeks of my reign, we distributed blankets that were donated by a local business to the Katatura Old Age Home. As this was my first time visiting the elderly, I realized that there was a real need for basic necessities at this facility, like many others of its kind across Namibia. Then there was the Muka's Daycare Center. It was such a fulfilling, rewarding and inspirational experience. Named after Muka, the founder and head of the center, this dynamic young lady took the initiative and established the center to provide a safe haven for the children in the community who had full-time working parents. With her limited resources, she has cared for these children to the best of her ability. She explained her need for an additional classroom, and again, by the unconditional generosity of business connections and in line with their social corporate responsibility, we were able to meet her needs by facilitating her with an extra classroom. Another very rewarding and heartwarming project I worked on, and in conjunction with Toga Optical in a local church, which involved 150 pre-primary schools from in and around Katatura. The kids were brought in for a free of charge eye screening to identify any problems that might result in learning disabilities and other related problems. There was a day trip to the Children's Development Foundation Center in Ochimose. We got the grade 3 class from Windhoek Afrikaans Private School to spend a day with them at the Children's Development Foundation Center. In addition, they collected basic toiletries, stationery and gifts for their fellow students. There were so many events I attended in various parts of the country for fundraising, but the one I will cherish forever is my trip to the humble north on Adwoa and Adjeiwaa in order to raise funds for premature babies and their families. It is a real problem many families in Namibia face, but which is not widely recognized or addressed. No matter how many times I say thank you, I will never be able to explain how thankful I am to each and every one of you who made my journey possible. To each and every one of my wonderful, generous and outstanding sponsors, thank you. A mere thank you does not indicate how grateful I am for your generous support in making my reign possible. I sincerely appreciate all you have done for me during this year. To my parents, Louis and Sonia, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for the unconditional and endless love and support you've shown, for your optimism, encouragement and patience, motivation and wisdom, for raising me to be the person I am today, for being there to share in all my joys but also to comfort me when things get tough. I love you. Second.